I come to all of you tonight, not as a member of Project 13. So the mask is a gimmick not needed right now. I would choose to say that I come to you guys as a man with a goal, an athlete with a desire to win. I hate to be the guy to tell you all about 5 years ago I told you this day would come. I remember the big epic rivalry that everyone always spoke of, Malice versus Black Lightning. It was a legendary feud. I mean, everybody who's anybody knows about it. 3 times we went at it. Haven't won one of them. Now there's guys in the back that say he's not even 5 foot tall. There's nothing special about this guy at all. Just runs his mouth all day. There's people in the back who say this guy couldn't wrestle out of a paper bag. Well, I beg to differ. Lightning, these guys may not have faith in you. And I mean, look what you did to the crowd. Of course they're not going to have faith in you. Unfortunately, I know what I'm up against. I mean, 3 times going at it. I mean, I've been a JWA World Champion, an 814 champion, the longest reigning 814 champion of AOM. Been a tag team champion, Thunder Cup champion. I mean, my resume is definitely one of the higher ups. But yet, still can't manage to get a win over you. What's funny about this is, 5 years in the making, we've been building up to this. And when we started Project 13, when Zach started Project 13 and initiated me, he said things would get rough. And I mean, obviously, not the knight in shining armor that people wish I could be. I'm no C4, Justin Starr. I mean, I'm no Michael Morton. I do bad things. I mean, sometimes they say good guys have to do bad things. I'm no angel. But the wars started. And, I mean, the Empire, they ran amok when ISP was in charge. And just whenever everyone thinks that the Empire is dead and gone, here comes Lightning rising back to the top. When I first got the phone call that I was going to be wrestling Black Lightning, at first I would say that instead of being excited, I'm actually petrified. I mean, to go 4-0 against this guy, but then I thought about it. This revolution that we've started, that we call Project 13, it's time it takes its stand. I mean, if you're one of the guys in the crowd that understand why we're fighting to do what we do, then October 30th, down at the Pascarilla Center in Johnstown, stand there with your fist held high. Because it's people like Black Lightning, and people like Israel St. Patrick, and it's people like the Empire that we're fighting against. The war's been here. It's just a matter of who's going to end it. Come October 30th, it's not going to be 4-0 Lightning. It's time I take a stand. 5 years in the making. I mean, back before we had wristbands, before we had nifty little keychains, license plates, t-shirts, merchandise at all, before we were anything special, when a handful of people in a little old abandoned church came to watch us do battle like 2 gladiators in a coliseum. We were just normal people that made a name for ourselves. What's happened to us? Your career hasn't really been too exciting in the AOM, and yeah, you're a two-time champion. I just gave you my resume, but yet we're not at the top of the list. We're not that epic main event that we used to be. Come October 30th, you better prep like this is WrestleMania. You better prep like this is World War III, because I'm bringing my A game. It's time the project stands up for what we believe in. If Zach even knew I was here making this video, he would be very, very upset with me. Just for the simple fact that we stand united. We fight for the same goals. Lightning, personal, man. 3 times you've beaten me. I refuse to let it be 4. Come October 30th, Lightning, I'm going to show you personally, not what the project, but Shane Malice is all about.